Okay, so I don't know, was it a year, 2 years ago, I did a video of the worst packaging for products. So I thought I'd do a part 2 of it because since then a lot of new products with terrible packaging have come along, and most of these products are products I really genuinely love using, but the packaging just leaves something to be desired. And this first one is the Barr Labs Centella Sunscreen, which I absolutely love. I love this product. It's amazing. However, the paper packaging, I get what they're trying to do, and I appreciate it. It just makes it hard to travel with without making a giant mess or ripping it in your bag. I mean, it's got some micro tears in here. So I love the product, the packaging, paper. It just isn't super friendly. I appreciate what they're doing, but maybe like a couple more layers of wax or something would have helped prevent this, because it just gets smushed and then starts to ooze out the top. And otherwise, I love it, but the paper packaging is awful. That's it. It's terrible. I hate it. But I love the product, so it's like a catch-22. Okay, next up, we've got the Youth to the People, and I actually appreciate this packaging. You've got a jar package with a pump on it, which is great. However, anytime I dispense this stuff, it flies everywhere, and it will get all over my mirror. It'll get all over my clothes, the floor. If Lincoln's standing there, it'll get all over Lincoln. I can try and demonstrate, but well, that didn't demonstrate the best. But it's just messy, and it doesn't really dispense where you want it to dispense properly, and it gets everywhere else. It's almost like the pump has been clogged from day one. That's what it seems like, and it's only dispensed from like the top part of the pump. So anyway, whatever. And you know what? When you spend $70 on something, I just want the pump to work. You know what I mean? I don't care. I just want it to work normally. Okay, next up, we got another sunscreen, the Tatcha one. And I think Tatcha ended up having to give rebates and refunds to some people because of this packaging. First of all, if you look at any tester in this in the store, you'll notice this is all peeling off. And what happens is the purple shimmery stuff from this gets on your hands, and then you apply the sunscreen, and then you've got these little freckles of shimmer all over your face. Or the plastic stuff is starting to peel. My other issue with this one, and now it probably won't do it, but anytime I go to use this, you got to give it a shake because it's a mineral sunscreen. Give it a good shake, but it will ooze out the top of it, and it's not actually doing it right now. Well, I didn't really give it a shake. Let me give it a shake. It probably won't do it now either, but anytime I go to open it and start using it, it will start bubbling over the top and make a mess, and it's not doing it now, and I'm okay with that.
Liar.
I'm lying, but anyway, Tatcha did, I think if you Googled the name of the sunscreen, the silk sunscreen, they did give out some refunds to people because the packaging was just degrading, and then it makes it, when you're getting these plastic pieces of packaging all over your face, it makes it really hard to use. So anyway, and you know what? It's not just specifically Tatcha. A lot of brands that use this metallic type of finish on things end up having it where it peels and cracks. Kind of like the next product, the Skinmedica TNS Advanced Serum. This product has a couple issues with their packaging as well. The first is the longer I use this, the more this will start to flake off. This bottle hasn't started yet because it's pretty much brand new. Just got it. But that will start to flake off, and I'll get little freckles. And then the dual pump option on this, it's a huge problem because they almost never pump in sync with each other. You almost always have to give it 2 or 3 pumps, and then they will start to work. And when you're using a $300 product, I didn't pay that because I got it on a good deal because I'm obsessive about watching it. But anyway, when you're spending $300 on something, you don't want to have to use half of one side of the pump before the next one catches up. There are tricks to it. I've heard them mention the pinholes in here to stick something in and push the cylinders down, or to do this, and then it's supposed to help. So that's another issue. 2 issues with that. And then again, why is it always the most expensive products that have the biggest problems? We've got, I mean, this sunscreen's expensive. This one's $70. This one's $300. This sunscreen's what, $60? I don't have any issues with like e.l.f. packaging or Wet n Wild packaging. Why is it always the really expensive stuff that has the biggest problems? I don't know. Okay, next up, on to another expensive product, the Drunk Elephant. This is their Scrubi cleaner cleanser thing. And my biggest issue with this is the hole for the packaging is microscopic. How can I focus this in, cameraman, so you can see how tiny this hole is?
Do you want to show it below?
There you go. Look at how small. So this is supposed to be an exfoliant scrub. So that means it has some thickness and texture to it. And that hole is smaller than the hole in the serum. I mean, so anyway, to use this, I end up having to put it there, unscrew it, and then dump it out, which is annoying. When you spend, well, this was, I don't know, 26 bucks or something. I shouldn't have even bought it, but anyway, I did. But when I'm spending that much money, I just don't want to have to unscrew it, especially in the bathtub when you're wet and there's water flying everywhere. I just hate that. So anyway, another one where it's ridiculously too expensive for what it is, and the packaging is terrible. Anyway. Okay, another one. I don't necessarily have any specific issues with the packaging. I just think this packaging is wasteful. It's gigantic. It's gargantuan for what it is. How many ounces are in here? Let me check. 2.5 ounces. This plastic packaging it's monstrosic. It's monstrous. Monstrosity? It's a monstrosity. And it's just kind of a waste, and I guarantee like half of this doesn't even have anything in it. And this just isn't this specific product. There's a lot of products where it's like this. And it's like the design, I get it. They're trying to make this look like a cloud, like it's moistful, but it's kind of just a little bit wasteful. And it's just gargantuan. Gargantuan and monstrosity. Okay, next up. Got my chance to rip on this again. The Ordinary Multi-Peptide Eye Serum. This just isn't the best packaging for an eye product with the dropper bottle. And especially when the texture of this is so liquidy, it just makes it nearly impossible to dispense this properly onto your fingertip and apply it to your eye before it drips down onto your fingers. Any other type of pump bottle, you know what, maybe it's not even the packaging. Maybe it's just the texture of this product that they should have changed. And maybe it's not even the packaging. I don't know. They love their dropper bottles, I get it, but it just isn't the best. They could have done better. I guess maybe I should do a rant about this in and of itself and not just the product. But anyway, the packaging and the dispensing of it just doesn't work well. Or maybe I guess you have to take it up right to your eye, but then it's going to drip down. It's going to get everywhere. And it's $25. What happened? What planet am I on where ordinary stuff is $25? When I got into this stuff, it was like $5 for like their most expensive product. Anyway. Okay. I guess I'll just go with this one next. And I'm going to mention something. So this is the Holifrog Utopia toner. This is another one where the pump dispenses it not very well. And it's hard to get it in the proper areas because, you know, you just have to press down so hard. And then again, it just splatters everywhere. Holifrog is in a little bit of hot water right now because they've been kind of shady. And somebody left a comment about it a few weeks ago. And I was just finally getting caught up on what's going on. Holifrog is launching another line, the founder of Holifrog. They're launching another skincare line, and they're kind of ripping off another brand that's a smaller indie brand called Sashi Skincare. And they're kind of ripping them off, I guess. And Sashi Skincare, it sounds like, filed for trademarks and things for their skincare line, and now Holifrog's trying to say, no, we were using that first, even though we didn't file the proper paperwork. Well, you didn't file it, and now you look bad. And anyway, I'll link to the article about below. You can come to your own opinion on it, but I just don't like when some of these bigger brands come down on these smaller brands. And anyway, Holifrog looks like it was started by just somebody that's into PR. So anyway, whatever. Come to your own opinion on it. I'm still kind of absorbing it all because there's a lot of facts to it. And then last but not least, this is actually another great product. I love it. The Cleanser Concentrate from Glossier. My only thing is I'm not a crazy fan of glass products in the shower because I'm very apt to drop them. My other thing is the pump on this. It literally requires like 10 pumps to get the actual amount I need to cleanse my face. So I'm almost finished with it because I do love this one. But anyway, it just requires so many darn pumps for what you need to cleanse your whole face. So it kind of becomes stupid after a while and annoying. Anyway, most of these products are all very good products. They just have some iffy things, and most of these are so expensive for what they are. It's so stupid. But anyway, that's it. That's it. Anyway, interesting from you guys if there's any packaging you guys absolutely hate. There's so many bad packaging out there. I could probably make 10 videos of this. So anyway, leave a comment, what it is, what you hate about it. Love hearing from you guys. And stay tuned for more tomorrow. Thank you guys so much. See you tomorrow. Bye, guys.